The first thing is, here's what we're going to do. We're going to put this email 14 right here. There is this long window for 30 days, right? So in the 30 days after this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tap in. I told you guys that I have a marketing background. And when I was in grad school, we talked about the different ways that you can position a message. And this goes back to some old ancient dead guy. But ethos, pathos, and logos. Maybe you've heard these words before, maybe you haven't. Logos is logic. Pathos is actually emotional. And ethos is actually the ethics of it. So our ethos, what is our core belief system around this? We're working to engage you on your core belief. We're working to help convince you that we are the right solution based on how you think about, how you believe, and how you exist in this world. Kind of your moral compass, if you will. And we do this by providing examples of other folks from this specific framework. So we're saying, hey, here's how folks have used SAM in the past, and here's the result that you probably want to also get. Ethos. Pathos. We then say, these would be additional emails. This is never the same email, but we're attacking it from different vantage points because each person is going to feel more drawn towards one of these styles of messaging. Pathos is the emotional appeal. Hey, Mark has this great story, and arguably it is an incredible emotional appeal. He talks about his business partner from the 90s when he started off in real estate technology, a real estate agent by the name of Peggy Mitchell. She's one of the Springfield, Missouri area's best real estate agents. She basically sold an entire neighborhood. It's a really incredible story. But she moved from nursing into real estate because she wanted the ability to spend more time with her family. If you know anything about real estate, you're probably kind of chuckling because you guys are really busy people, right? And one night, her husband was out on a hunting trip, and she came home from working late in the office. They had a young child, young enough that it was a child, but old enough that this child could be left alone. It's also the 90s, so say la vie. But Peggy looks around, and she can't find Amber anywhere. She's looking in the den. She's looking downstairs. She's looking in the bathroom. She's looking in the kitchen. She can't find her anywhere. She starts to panic, as any parent would. Finally, she rushes to the master, and she's getting ready to pick up their phone and call Sherman, her husband, and try to figure out what to do. Then all of a sudden, in the corner of her eye, she sees two little feet sticking out of their master bedroom closet. She runs over and she scoops up Amber, thinking that something terrible has happened. Amber was just taking a little nap. Turns out Amber missed her mom, and she went into her mom's closet because she wanted to smell the perfume on her clothes. Now think about what an emotional appeal that is. This is a true story, by the way. And every time we share that, the room is always teary. I don't always do justice to it, but Mark shares it from the heart because Mark was a parent of a young daughter at the exact same time. Mark knows what that kind of fear is. So when he shares it with someone who is a parent, they get it. So the pathos of this connects, right? And then the last one is our logos. This is the logic-based folks. These are the folks that we can say, hey, did you know that 80% of people spend 20% of their time doing something? You can give stats, you can get numbers, you can give figures. Oftentimes what we will do is we will explain how much time they can save. And we also explain how much more efficient they can be. And in doing this, time and efficiency, we're able to address the logo. So over the 30 days, we address all of these different things in our emotions. Now, these folks have made it all the way through our trial. They made it through phase 2. They moved all the way to email 14, and they are in a 30-day period, a 30-day holding period before their account gets deleted. So we've taken our last stab at offering them something really incredible by offering up the kitchen sink. They still didn't take the kitchen sink. We're taking a couple more stabs at trying to convert them into customers. So that is what we're doing over this 30-day period. But then once we get all the way through the 30-day period, we get to email 15. And email 15 says, hey, it's account delete day. And it reminds them, hey, several days ago, almost a month ago, over a month ago, you tried SAM. And while you were trying SAM, you did some really great things. While you were doing those really great things, you actually started building out your new system. Do you really want that to get deleted? Think about all this progress that you just made, and it's about to get deleted. But if you subscribe in the next 24 hours, you can save it. So this is truly our last chance offer that I'm creating. And the end of trial offer ends up becoming a precursor to our last chance offer. But in doing this, I'm able to reinforce they've gotten to spend a period outside of SAM, and maybe things got better, but probably things did not get better. They got worse because they still are not managing their business. They still haven't solved the problem that they looked towards SAM to solve, and they spent time in here. They've already invested it in this specific software. So gosh, why would they let all of that hard work get deleted? Now from here, they could take the trial, or they could take a subscription off of their trial. Bada bing, bada boom. The account does not get deleted. But if for some reason they have not decided by that point that they want to subscribe, I've pulled out all of my best tricks and I've used all of my marketing acumen. I've really tried to deliver for them. I've tried to over deliver for them, and I've tried to teach them about the software. I've tried to give them bonuses. We're probably not the right solution for them. So that's okay. And what I do is I say, hey, we're probably not the right solution for you,